This is Trip. They said they needed somebody whose mic demeanor matches how the D-League get it hype inside that ice arena. For live action analysis and highlights, you need to let your host on the mic. Mr. Reichert be the light to lead you through life between the pipes. Incite like an encyclopedia. Look inside yourself, find the fight to compete in you. Get in while you can, the numbers doubling fast. Asses in the seats and snot bubbles on the glass. Sign your name on the line for your spot and lock it up. This is hockey. We'll see who talking tough when they drop the puck. Try to keep the teeth and knock it up. Sorry about your luck. You should probably go sit down somewhere safe and get doctored up. Turn it up loud, let it knock in your truck. Or in the office, sound waves ripple through coffee cups. Log on, lock it in, and lock it up. It's DLeagueRadio.com. Let's talk it up. Log on, lock it in, and lock it up. It's DLeagueRadio.com. Let's talk it up. Lace your skates up or sit back reading the tea leaves. You are now tuned into the D-League. If you ain't bumping this in your ride, you need a DD. You are now tuned into the D-League. Leave the TV, come and see it in 3D. You are now tuned into the D-League. It's the best podcast in the biz, better believe me. You are now tuned into the D-League.
Coming to you live from the Collins Community Credit Union broadcast booth atop Bucks Arena in Urbandale. I am Patrick McFarland along with John Reichard, and we are delighted to bring you the first of 4 games today for D-League Radio. This one between the Stampede and the Jesters, a battle for first place in the intermediate division.
Fantastic day for hockey, Patrick. Welcome, everybody. This is D-League Radio, and I'll tell you what, I would like to have seen this game played on a different day. For those of you tuning in from other locales, it has been a brutal 24 hours here in central Iowa. Blizzard-like conditions, not so much snow accumulation, but the wind and the cold has prevented several people from participating in today's games, and not just this one, but others down the road. But this game especially, we have 2 key members of the first place Jesters missing. We have Captain Kevin Coble, arguably one of the best defensemen in the intermediate division, and then the points leader, Patrick Samborski, out for the Jesters as well. And we'll have to go down the list as we notice the people missing about who the scratches are for both teams, because I tell you what, the Stampede don't look like they have a full bench either, Patrick.
Nope, it looks like they'll be down a few, and we'll try to figure out who those guys are as we go along. One more player out for the Jesters. Goaltender Richie Penico will not be playing, and he will be replaced by Zach Burketto in goal. So, a little bit of an advantage there for the Stampede to have their experienced Jake Kello in net, along with from the look of it, most of their key offensive weapons will be playing today.
That's right. Justin Moore is in the lineup, as is Austin Taylor. Captain Eric Chabak is in. Jacob Lee is in. And defensively, Ian Mathers is here. So that's a lot of firepower for the Stampede to go against the rookie goaltender, Zach Burketto. So it's going to be the defense of the Jesters, again, missing Kevin Coble. It's going to have to try and keep this firepower at bay.
Yep, can they hold them off? 37 goals between Moore and Mathers. That's a lot of firepower. This is the fourth meeting between the two. The Jesters have won 2, and the third one was a tie. So this game, strong implications for first place in the division, and we are underway. Jesters will be skating right to left across your dial here to start this one off. They possess early. Whips, pinches up, but Stageman knocks it the other way. Now Lee back to get it for the Stampede. Jake Lee in his own zone, moves it up, taken instead by Patton in the neutral zone. Now Lee able to push it across the blue line in control. In the circles, Lee shot right in, rebound loose. Cleared for the moment now by the Stampede, or by the Jesters rather, and on out to center. Off a Stageman's stick, now he chases it down into the zone. Cut off there by Jake Brott, but not out. Along the far boards, Patton, Lee takes it out to the neutral zone. First minute of play here. Lee, they're off sides, and the whistle will blow. as Wilcox got in the zone a step too early on that one.
We haven't seen Wilcox a whole lot this year. He was out with an injury for most of the first half of the season. Good to see him out on the ice for the Stampede. And real quick, D-League Radio is brought to you by the Cake Stand, now in its 4th year as being our primary sponsor. 3530 Westtown Parkway in West Des Moines. 90 beers on tap. Special events and parties throughout the year. Open till 2 a.m. Monday, 7 days a week. That's the Cake Stand in West Des Moines.
So right off the face-off, the Stampede get it into the zone, but unable to get a shot. Looking to come the other way out of the zone. Charlie Marriott deep behind his goal. Turns the puck over, kept at the blue line. Shot right in on, goes wide of Bricketto there. Big carom off the glass, and will squeak right back out to center. Brought back to get it. He'll just bang it off the boards into the zone. Marriott nearly taken away now, recovers. Over to Lightfoot now, back to Marriott. Marriott neutral zone up the boards. Can't get it into the zone, and now he does. Taken by Lightfoot, moved around the boards into the corner. Stampede back to get it. Matt Whips along the boards. Kept, though, by Van Dort at the blue line.
Good keeping by Van Dort. He saw what Whips was going to do and stepped in front of the Stampede player, keeping it in the zone.
Now turnover right at the blue line. Lightfoot can't control it and will come the other way. Here's Moore. Moore over the line. 1-on-4. Justin Moore cutting in, shooting. Save made. Big carom off the back of the boards, and now we'll have a whistle, and it looks like we're going to get perhaps a penalty here.
I think the puck went out of the zone. I think that's what they're going to call that it actually hit the netting. The referee's made no indication. Now the back referee signaled that it did go out of play. So face off to Bricketto's left. Good pace, good start by the Stampede. Again, this could be a long afternoon for the Jesters defense. They're playing smart so far, making some smart passes and some good plays to get it out of their zone.
Full changes here for this face-off just to Bricketto's left. Lee controls, centers one, nobody there. Now looking to break out, here's Emerson. For the Jesters, out to center. Brian Emerson long tries to dump it, but it's blocked and kept in the neutral zone. Now turnover, here comes Lee the other way for the Stampede in the zone. Lee shot, score!
Oh, what a shot!
Jacob Lee with a wrister beats Bricketto glove side, and it's 1-0.
Christensen might have partially screened his goaltender there. He was making Lee go wide, and it was a good defensive play by Christensen. I don't think Bricketto was ready for as hard a shot as Jake Lee has. It's 1-0 Stampede.
Well, we talked about that in the open, the difference in goaltending, the less experienced Bricketto. That's an illustration of that point right there. So right off the face-off now, Mathers into the zone. Wilcox battling along the boards. Now Lee, top of the slot, shot wide. Now Wilcox along the goal line, just whistles it right through. Comes along the near boards. Jesters look to get it out of the zone. It's kept momentarily. Now Dara will clean it out to center. Mathers takes it there. Comes right back in. Top of the slot, shot. Blocker save, pad save. Big rebound out nearly to the blue line and now swept back out.
That was a real good save by Bricketto. After giving up that goal, to come back on a sharp shot by Mathers up to the task was Bricketto. That's a good rebound by him.
Now Lee into the corner with it. Tries to center it out in front for Mathers. It's blocked. Jesters bang it back along out to center. Fighting there for it is Emerson. Taken instead, though, by Sandy. Puck still at center. Played along by Dar. Moves it over to Stageman. Now Mathers takes it for the Stampede. Comes in the zone 1-on-2. Joined late by Lee. Mathers cuts it in. Shot just wide. Might have gotten a stick on it. Was Bricketto. Now loose to Stageman. And he'll move it out to center. Looks to go rink wide to Emerson and does. Emerson top of the circle. Lets it go. Shots blocked. Oh, comes in on Kello somehow off a bounce, but he was equal to it. Now kept at the blue line there by Harang. Lee will just pitchfork it all the way down. This is going to go for an icing, and we'll get a whistle. 14:50 to go here in the first. D-League Radio is brought to you each and every week by Red Dragon Herbs, and with cold weather upon us, Exhibit A, just take your peek outside your window right now. Folks, nothing is better than a nice hot cup of tea on a day like today, and you can really enjoy loose leaf tea at its finest from our friends at Red Dragon Herbs, and they specialize from loose leaf tea from around the world. Red Dragon Herbs is served at the 1884 Coffee Company in Bondurant. You can make your order today at reddragonherbs.net. So a false start on the first face-off there to Kello's left here. Looks like it's Patton and Moore in the circle on this one. And now take two. And one by Patton. Back to the blue line. Shot, blocked, now another opportunity. That one comes right in and Kello makes the save. He didn't see it all the way.
That was deflected. It was going left and then went right on him. Good reflexes by Kello, but you expect that, don't you?
It was Harang on the shot from the point. Now Moore, he scores!
Oh!
Big wrister from the top of the circle. It's 2-0.
I'm not sure what happened there, Patrick. It looked like Briquetto had full view of it, but Moore just lasered a shot over the left shoulder. That bit dented the back of the twine. It's 2-0, just 6.5 minutes in. Wow, what a shot by Moore.
So two really good wrist shots, two really hard shots, both past Briquetto, an early 2-0 Stampede lead. And they come right back. Moore, Van Dort there first. Can't get it out though as Taylor keeps. Now Van Dort will just slap at it, but again, it will squirt over the stick of Price. And now coming the other way, here's Marriott. Marriott's in. Shot, save made by Kello, loose in front. Price able to get it out of immediate harm's way, and now he'll get it all the way out to center. As a golden opportunity there for the Jesters on a breakaway. Marriott couldn't get it past Kello.
Kello with a fantastic save and juggled the rebound there, but what a great play by Joe Price to have the presence of mind to not only get that rebound out of harm's way, but the patience to get it up and out of the zone as well.
Now Price deep in his own zone again. Feeds it on to Taylor. Austin Taylor still gets it over to Moore. Moore top of the circle. Shot. Blocker save there. Now big rebound off the backboards. Taken by the Stampede. It's Moore along the far corner. Cuts it in behind the net. Circles back. Battling with him is Van Dort. Now Moore still with it. Loose in the front. Comes right through the goal mouth. Nobody there. Taylor shots from the boards. Blocked and sent back to Lightfoot. Lightfoot chased down around the corner. He's down in the boards. The puck appears to have been covered up there by Eric Shabak, and we'll have a whistle.
Is he okay?
A little slow to get up as Eric Shabak.
Oh, okay. Just that area by the Zamboni. He's laughing. I could see him laughing. That area by the Zamboni door is always a dangerous spot. You and I have. I know I avoid it at all costs.
Try to, yeah. 11:45 to go, period one. Stampede early 2-0 lead on 2 goals by Moore, one by Moore and one by Lee. Face off now. It's Stageman. Backs up to his own blue line. Now goes cross ice to Emerson. Emerson overskates the puck, taken away there by Mathers. Now taken back by Stageman. Backing up. Tries to go across the boards. Emerson in front of his own bench. Now it's Lee. Mathers over the line, kicking at it. That'll be an offsides. I think Lee was in a little early there.
It's easy to do when you're anticipating the speed of somebody like Ian Mathers. I mean, you look at this line. It's two of the fastest skaters in the lead with Mathers and Jacob Lee. And it just, if you're the Jesters defense, you just have to be aware of when these guys are going to be on the ice, which is going to be a lot today with the short benches.
Yep. So face-off cleanly won there by the Jesters. But Lee comes in, takes it away. Now moves it around to Mathers. Mathers tries to backhand it right off of the goaltender. Puck is loose. Kept, though, by Brott. Now firing it right in off of a skate. Jesters just seem to be trying to get as many pucks on net as possible here in the early going. Dejanay challenged by Stageman just outside the Jesters' end. Battle for the puck right in front of us here as Mathers will take it. And he will just dump it down. Goes around the boards, and Brott there to play it for the Jesters.
We have the battle of the Brotts today. It's Josh versus Jake. Josh carrying the puck now for the Jesters.
Goes cross ice to Stageman. Off his skate. Now he'll retrieve it behind the net. Brandon Stageman right out in front. Kello sees it and moves it on behind into the corner. Christensen keeps at the blue line. Fans on a shot. Now puck still loose along the boards. Moves it on. Jesters continue to press. Stageman back to Christensen. Shot just wide at Kello. Now rebound opportunity for Emerson. He sends it wide. Puck came right to him off the backboards, and he couldn't find the back of the net.
It almost appeared to be a pass by Christensen with a half slapper from the top of the point here. Misses the mark, comes right to Emerson on the far side. He just pulls it a little left as Kello was trying to struggle to get back from his right to his left. Just Emerson's usually Johnny on the spot with that shot. You've been a teammate of his before, and he just pulled that one a little wild, or a little wide.
Many a time he would bury that shot, and he wants that one back, no doubt. Face-off win by the Stampede. Sandy sends it around behind his own goal, now cleared out to center. Long stretch pass for Moore, just out of his reach. This will go for an icing here. Right idea, but just couldn't quite get there was Justin Moore.
Folks, whether you're looking for a new custom jersey for any sport or some fantastic T-shirts for your upcoming event, So Cherry is your one-stop shop for all of your specialized needs. They do screen printing, embroidery, and they even do custom quilting. No minimum order at So Cherry, so whether you need one shirt or 100, they have designs and styles that will fit any budget. Find them on the web at socherry.com, and also be sure to check out their Facebook page to see more of what they can do for you. That's So Cherry, the official outfitter of D-League Radio.
8:30 to go here. Oh, right off the hop there, Dar had an opportunity, but Kello saw it all the way and covers.
Just got a little too much of that with the stick. It slowed the puck down a little too much.
And we'll have a face-off deep in the Stampede end to the goaltender's right here.
There's a good pace to this game as well.
Absolutely. Both teams a lot of speed, and they're playing with a lot of energy early on here. There's Moore behind into the corner now, moves it up to Sandy, tries to get it out, but it's turned over. Oh, Charlie Marriott just over skated it. Marriott back to get it, gets it to Lightfoot for a one-timer. He couldn't quite get it through. Now back behind the net, taken there by Moore. Moore looking up. Patton falls down as he was getting ready to play defense there, and Moore skates right by him. Moore into the zone, feeds it on to Shabak. Shabak from the top of the slot, battled off the puck. Taylor takes the top of the circle. Centers one for Shabak, broken up though and sent the other way. This will be an icing.
It looked as if the Stampede were getting ready to get set up to do some damage in the Jesters zone there. Not a bad icing to take by Todd Harang to just clear the zone, take the heat out of a hot kitchen, as we say, and regroup for the team in red. Again, that top line with Moore and Mather and Taylor out there can do some damage.
Looks like both teams have 11 skaters, so skating with the same number, but I think the absences for early on for the Jesters are being felt. Now Van Dort coming the other way off a break. Centers one, opportunity, save made off of Emerson. Emerson backs up, retrieves the puck, top of the circle, still with it, tries to get it over to Patton. It's intercepted and knocked back out to center. Stageman battling right in front of the penalty box. Going down is Moore. No call, play continues. Now a turnover here on a bad clearing attempt, but Van Dort able to get it back out to center. Sandy backhands it back into the Jesters' end. Emerson leaves it for a teammate. Now turned over. Sandy has it. Waiting. Emerson takes it away. Feeds it on just out of the reach of Patton there as he was ready to go. Sandy coming the other way. Gets past Emerson along the boards. Now knocked back to center. Mathers on a delayed offsides. Over to Whips. Now taken instead by Stageman. Taylor battles him. Stageman cross ice to Emerson. Over the line. Emerson top of the circle. Waits, cuts back, shoots well wide of the net. Brandon Stageman opposite side. Shot right in. Save made by Kello. Can't control it. And Matt Whips sends it on but not out. Christensen just inside the blue line. Shot right in off a stick of Emerson.
Oh, what a tip by Emerson. That almost went in.
He had the stick ready. Now play continues. Jesters keep the pressure on. Stageman behind the net. Looks to center one, but Whips is there to block it. Emerson behind the goal now. Puck ricochet. Stageman challenged there. Wilcox, Whips off the boards, but not out. Christensen keeps to the skate. Shuts right just wide of Kello. Now JT Nutt top of the circle. Long stretch of pressure here for the Jesters. A shot right in on Kello. Loose at the doorstep. Swept out of the way by Kello. Kept though at the blue line. And the Jesters keep the heat on. Emerson back over to Stageman. Along the board. Stageman back to the point. Christensen shot. Right in on the an opportunity. Another deflection for Emerson. Goes just wide. And kept again here, Brott. Over to Stageman. Long stretch here. Stageman shot off a stick. Kept in play though. Emerson played on now, coming the other way. Here's Mathers with speed. Mathers over the line, 2-on-2. Tries to get it back over to, that was Lee. Intercepted though and kept out of harm's way for the moment by the Jesters. Now Lee along the far boards into the corner.
What a great shift by the Jesters. About 2 minutes of sustained pressure in the Stampede zone. Kello had to be sharp and some very good tip chances by Brian Emerson. What a shift by that group.
4:15 to go here in the first. 2-0 still Stampede. Jesters had a long sustained pressure, but no goals there. Long stretch pass trying to get it to Marriott. Can't quite reach it. Stampede send it back the other way. No icing called here as Christensen back to retrieve it. Christensen skates it up on his own. Out to the neutral zone with some speed. Here's Christensen over the line. Still with it. Lets it. Cuts it right in. Saved by Kello, and he'll cover that one as Christensen took it end to end and had a nice opportunity.
What a play by Zach Christensen. He started out slow in his own zone. Looked like he was going to pass it off the boards. The forechecking member of the Stampedes read that as well. And then the next thing you know, Christensen with a burst of speed at the blue line comes in and makes a nice move. Kello wasn't even sure that he saved that.
I don't think anybody knew what he was about to do. Nobody tried to stop him.
He just blew by everybody at one point.
Clean face-off win by the Jesters. They had an opportunity, whistles wide. And now back to get it as Harang. Feeds it up along the boards, taken instead by Moore over the line. Look out here, Moore, challenged by Van Dort. Moore backhander right in on Burketto. He'll cover this one and get a whistle.
Good save by Burketto. He hasn't seen any action in about 5 minutes. And so to come in with Moore on the doorstep with a good backhanding attempt, good for Zach Burketto to have the presence of mind to stay focused, stay in this game, be square to the puck. Good save.
Well, face off to Burketto's right, won by the Stampede. Shabak with a hard shot well wide. Van Dort back to collects it, sends it around his goal. Marietta along the boards. Overskates it. Now settles it down, looks to go out of the zone and does.
Charlie needs to get his skate sharpened. That's about 5 times we've seen him fumble the puck and look like he was getting ready to lose his balance. He's had a great season so far, but Charlie, get those skates sharpened, buddy.
9 goals on the year for Charlie Marriott. Looking for double digits today. Now here comes Dar over the line for the Jesters. He's got teammates with him. Shot is blocked. Goes behind the goal. Now loose right at the doorstep. Opportunity here. Loose in front. Opportunity. They can't score. And the Stampede will move it on back to center. Here's Justin Moore. Moore with Shabak over the line. Takes it into the corner. Battling with Dar. Moore cuts it back to the circle. Now to the slot. Shot. Scores! Justin Moore.
If you let Justin Moore cruise through the top of the circle and into the slot, he's going to score more times than not. He did just that. He did just that.
Second goal of the game, second goal of the period for Justin Moore. His 21st on the year, and with a minute and a half to go here in the first, it's now 3-0 Stampede.
This game is a lot closer than the score indicates on the scoreboard, Patrick, for sure. But again, with somebody like Moore, who's, it's not a secret, he's going to shoot the puck a lot, and he has a very good shot. So you can't stand there and watch him move through the zone. You have to put a stick down, interfere with his stick, do something.
Now right off the faceoff, Lee takes it in. Goes across the goal mouth. Wilcox waiting with it in the corner. Wilcox sends a shot whistling over the crossbar. Now another opportunity for Lee. Save made. Burketto loses sight of it. It's loose again. Mather sends it across the goal mouth. Now Stageman settles it down. Under a minute to go here in the first. Stageman just sends it back out. Whips sends it right back in. Christensen behind his goal. Pressured by Moore. He'll send it all the way down as that was Wilcox on the pressure. And we'll have another face-off deep in the Jesters' end with just under 40 seconds to go here in the first.
I think the Jesters are going to look forward to this intermission. They've put on some good pressure, as we've seen with that attack zone sustained pressure they had a few minutes ago. It's just these small breakdowns that are happening for them right now. They just need to regroup and come back out fresh for the second period for sure.
Now Alan Patton blocks a shot from Desjardins from the point. Loose in the front. Wilcox with an opportunity saved by Burketto. Now Whips gets it over to Mathers. Right out in the slot. Shot well wide. 6 seconds to go. Stageman looking to just waste some time. Sends it around the boards. 2-1, and that should just about do it. The horn goes, and after 1, it's all Stampede in terms of scoring. 3-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eggs and Jam is located at 1907 EP True Parkway in West Des Moines, and that is the breakfast and brunch restaurant that has taken Des Moines by storm. A great atmosphere awaits you where 90s hip-hop is the theme, and the crazy artwork on the walls by local artist Ed Bradford is only surpassed by the food itself. They have fantastic dishes with clever 90s names, all made with the freshest local ingredients and daily specials that are truly out of this world. A full drink menu is also included at Eggs and Jam for your morning Bloody Marys and mimosas for you alcoholics, and they are open until 3 in the afternoon, Wednesday through Sunday. That is Eggs and Jam in West Des Moines.
You know, the first 3 times I tried to go there. Sorry, John.
No, go ahead.
It was a 45-minute wait, and we ended up going somewhere else.
Finally, it speaks for itself.
I know. Finally, the last time, about a month ago, maybe 2, it got in on a weekday.
It's fantastic. If you want to go early for sure.
Absolutely.
Every time we've gone on a weekend, it's been early, like 8, 9 o'clock. Get there before the church rush for sure. It's fantastic stuff. I'm a huge fan of that place.
Yeah,
not just because they support us. What a period by the Stampede. They came out just guns a-blazing, as we figured they would. They have a ton of speed on that team, a ton of firepower. The Jesters hung with them for a little while. That last breakdown where they allowed Moore to come from that left wing sidewalk across the top of the circle and shoot from the slot, the Jesters got caught standing around flat-footed on that one. They need to step it up. They have the same amount of people that the Stampede have on the bench. It's time to play some smart hockey defensively that will create some offensive chances, as we saw in that first period for the Jesters. But a good period by the Stampede, no doubt.
Yep. And yeah, I think the Jesters, they just got to protect their goaltender here. He's inexperienced, hasn't played a lot in intermediate. Now right off the hop, here's Marriott behind the goal, cuts it back. Centers one right out in front, not loose on the doorstep, taken now by Mathers coming the other way. Mathers along the boards, back to himself, cuts it in. 2 Jesters players there to cancel him. Puck still deep in the end as Lee leaves it for Mathers. That speed really showing on this shift. Here's Lee, shot over the goal, then it'll go up into the netting, and we'll have a whistle.
I believe Bricchetto got a piece of that with the blocker and the glove at the same time. Great pressure once again by Ian Mathers and the Stampede, just buzzing.
Those 2 together are dynamic.
Yes, they are. They're so fast.
They are. I don't see too many guys in the intermediate league that can skate with those 2 on the ice at the same time.
You know, Ian Mathers was a teammate of mine last year on the Jesters, and I've had the best offensive numbers I've ever had in my career, mostly because I just got him the puck and let him go.
A lot of assists that were
A lot of assists, yep.
So Van Dort off the face-off, gets it out to neutral, now banged back in by the Stampede. Moore there to get it. In the corner, centers one out in front, trying to get it to Shabak. It'll be knocked away and back to center by the Jesters. Early here in the second, 3-0 Stampede with the lead. Jesters playing shorthanded today. Now a turnover in the blue line. Shot blocked there by Harang. Moore battles with him in the corner. Harang able to get it back out to center. Price cuts it down in front of the Jesters bench and moves it on. Out of the reach of Moore, and Van Dort will take it. Waits, looking for the outlet. Scott Van Dort along the boards out to center. Taken there by Brott for the Stampede. Long pass just off Moore's stick. No icing here. Moore back behind the net to get it. Moore centers one for Shabak right out in front. Fans on the first attempt. Gets another shot. He scores.
Great effort by the Stampede captain. Puts them up 4-0. I was pointing on the ice, Patrick, for those of you viewing at home. You can't see us, of course. There were a slew of Jesters back checkers. All the forwards were up ice and were taking their time and coasting back. That was a 5-on-2 we basically saw, because the forwards of the Jesters did not get back-to-back check, and the Stampede made them pay in the biggest way.
Shabak makes it 4-0, and the Jesters are going to have to get something going really quick here if they're going to stay in this one. Now right off the faceoff, here they come. Stageman right out in front, shot, saved by Kello. Loose in front, they score!
Oh, what a goal!
Alan Patton may have batted that one right out of the air. It was not a high stick, but it is a goal, and it's 4-1.
Great presence of mind of Patton. He saw that puck. The initial save by Kello goes straight up in the air, about 12 feet high, comes down. Patton watched every second of it and smacked it. If it wasn't on the ice, it was as it was hitting the ice. Great shot by Stageman. Great tip in by Alan Patton. That'll put a spark under the Jesters bench for sure.
7th goal of the year for Patton, and it's 4-1. Still plenty of time in this one. Now turnover at center. Marriott sends it back down. He's still offside, so they're going to have to clear the zone. Joe Price leads it up for Mathers. Skates it into the zone. Mathers now into the corner. takes it behind the net, still with it. Mathers looking to center one right out in front, nobody able to see it. And Jake Brott from the blue line. We're going to have a whistle here. And I believe Taylor was in the paint.
They had him in there. It's almost like the 3-second rule in basketball. Taylor was parked in the paint. They'll let you get away with it for a second and or two, but not for 5. And the faceoff will come all the way back out into the neutral zone.
So a little break there for the Jesters. 15:40 to go here, period 2.
And the Jesters are not out of this game, Patrick. They get another quick goal here. It's 4-2, and anything can happen. They have the guns out there that can do this.
I was just going to say, they definitely still have guys that can score. Now turnover here, Lightfoot skating it up. Lightfoot 1-on-2, gets it into the zone, now cuts it back. Looking for the slot. Nut fans on a shot.
You got to catch that pass first before you shoot it.
Lee started to skate it up and then had it come off his stick. Coming the other way here is Christensen. Shot right in on Kello. Makes the save and then covers it up. And we'll have a whistle.
Kello is leaving some rebounds today. Have you noticed?
Yes.
They're not big ones, but they're there. And when Kello leaves no rebounds, it's a long day for the opposition. But he's leaving a couple today.
Well, they scored off of a rebound.
They did.
So off the face-off, won by the Stampede, though kept by Christensen. Hart's shot comes right in on goal. Puck loose in front. Kept again by Christensen. He'll move it on now over to Nutt in the corner, Lightfoot in the corner. Along the board, shot comes clean in and gloved by Kello.
Kello left no rebound that time with Marriott on the doorstep and then showed it to him. Good save by Kello.
So another face-off deep in the Stampede end as the Jesters again getting some sustained pressure here. Still early in the second period, 3-goal deficit, but they are turning up the heat a little bit. Face-off here, it's going to be Dar winning it, but taken instead by Mathers coming the other way. Mathers gets past Harang. Mathers is in, settles himself down, and he scores!
What a goal!
Ian Mathers had to settle his body down and maintain control of the puck, and he did, and beat Burketto. It's 5-1.
What a goal by Mathers. I was just going to say, you know, we're talking about how the Jesters were starting to put things together to get back in this game. At the same time, the Stampede were not taking their foot off the gas. They've been cruising along at a very good clip today. There goes Ian Mathers down the left wing side. Todd Harang did everything but take the man's wallet. Mathers still puts it in the back of the net to retake that 4-goal lead for the Stampede. What a goal.
So now the Stampede again. Shabak over the line, cuts it back. Shot partially blocked by Harang. Now loose in the corner. Sent right in on goal. Moore behind the net. Plays it on back to himself. Moore cuts it back. Battling with Van Dort. Now feeds it on to Taylor. Taylor tries to get over to Shabak. Taken by Harang, not out. Now Van Dort comes up and gets it. And he'll skate it on out to center. Scott Van Dort with some speed. Gets it past Shabak. Now sends it right in on Kello, and he will hold on to that one and get a whistle.
Good presence of mind by Kello to cover that up. He's, again, the rebounds are not big, but sometimes they're there. But this time he keeps that cradled right in his stick, covers up, face off to Kello's left. We'll see what holds. It's the big line once again on the ice for the Stampede.
More and Patton. Now Patton takes it away, cuts it back. He shoots. Pad save. Rebound cleared out of harm's way by the Stampede. Coming the other way, here's Taylor. Taylor cuts it back over the line. They say they're good. Van Dort battling with Moore. Van Dort sends it up the boards. Emerson gets it past Sandy. Now race for the puck. No icing here. Alan Patton gets there first. He's got a player. Gets it over. Shot saved by Kello on Stageman. How did he make that save? Comes loose in the corner now. Moore along the boards, picks it up, poked away. Stageman settles it down. Brandon Stageman. Shot loose in front.
Ooh.
Patton can't come up with it. Now he takes it behind the net. Taken away there by Joe Price, and he will wrist it out to center for Shabak. Shabak gains the zone. Stick save there by Burketto. Steers it into the corner. Christensen back to center. Delayed offsides here for the Stampede. Off Shabak's stick. Over to Sandy. Now Emerson kicks it to himself. Top of the circle. Feeds it onto Nutt. Taken though instead by Lee, coming the other way. Look out here, Shabak over the line. Back tries to go back to Lee, overskates it. Lee, top of the circle, knocked away. Here's Brock coming the other way for the Jesters. 1-on-2.
That was brought on Brott there.
With the other Brott. And now Here's Lightfoot sending it right in on Kello. He makes the save and holds on to that one, and we'll have another whistle.
Some fantastic back and forth action by these two clubs. Great offensive chances, some great speed being put on display by the Stampede, and the Jesters coming back down. Some the Brott brothers trying to put on a show. This time Jake comes out on top, stymieing Josh on Josh's offensive rush.
So now right out in front, opportunity there. Loose at the doorstep. Save on Nutt. Rebound cleared out of immediate harm's way. Kept momentarily now coming the other way. Here's Mathers battling with Lightfoot. Puck goes into the corner. Mathers there first. Skates it around the net into the far corner. Mathers cuts back, sends it reverse around the boards. Lee there to get there first. Marriott challenges. The puck comes loose right in front of Barquetto. Knocked out of harm's way. Pinching though is Brott. Sends it into the corner for Lee. Skates around the official. Now behind the net is Lee. Still with it. Goes back to the point. Whips had just vacated that point, so the puck comes back all the way back down. Marriott and Whips get mixed up. Whips goes down. Now Nutt over the line. Nutt taken in the corner. Whips knocks it away and will be taken by Mathers and reverse the other way. Over to Wilcox in front of his bench. He's over the line. Wilcox, far circle, knocked off the puck by Brott. Brott goes down. A shot whistled just wide by Lee. Caroms off the boards, back to Brott at the blue line. Shot, loose in front. Now Marriott clears it out to center. And Stampede retreat. Jake Brott, taken now by Mathers. Over the line, he's 1-on-2. Shot, hit a skate in front and ricochets into the corner. Now loose right out in front again. Lee couldn't ever get a shot off. He's battling now with two Jesters, and that will be Mike Darr knocking it back to center. Collision right in front of the Jesters bench as Mathers goes down, and brought back to get it, and that there will be a penalty.
We're going to get a penalty. Yeah, that was body contact. Zach Christensen, he and Mathers going for the loose puck. Zach knows it. Mathers had position on him. Not a malicious play, but still something that the referees have to call.
Yep.
So now up by 4 goals. The Stampede are going on the power play now. This is dangerous. Look at the guns they have out there. They have Taylor, they have Moore, they have Chabak. This is potent.
Yep. And 2 minutes of this, an opportunity to really put this one on ice, as it were. Face off.
I see what you did there.
Face-off win by the Jesters, and Van Dort will descend at the length and kill at least a few seconds of this power play. Kello out of his net to play it. Leaves it on for Price. Chabak in the neutral zone. Challenged by Patton. Gets it up to Moore over the line. Tries to go back to Chabak. Van Dort intercepts, and he'll descend it down again. Kello out to play it. Leaves it over to Price. Minute 20 to go here in the power play. 5-1 Stampede over the Jesters. Now lead pass for Taylor. Knocked away. Shorthanded. Here comes Van Dort. Skating it up. He gets past Desjardins. Cuts it in. Backhand save.
Oh!
Kello loose again. Price able to sweep it along to the boards. Now turnover here. Patton with it.
What a chance by Van Dort. Made the smart move. Icing going to be the call here on the Stampede. Something you don't want to do while you're on the power play. But what's very good penalty killing by the Aussie Van Dort, the D-League radio personality. He made several good stops right at the blue line by poking this puck off the stick of the attacking Stampede players, and then comes down on his own, gets around the Raging Cajun. Desjardins makes a very nice backhanded play, or backhanded shot, but Kello up to the task as he always is.
Great shift on the penalty kill from Van Dort. Now brought off the face-off win. Shot hit a skate in front. Stampede content to just send it out as Taylor. This one's going to also go for an icing, and it will.
That's 2 icings in a row for the Stampede. Taylor had more time and space than I think he realized, or maybe he forgot they were on the power play and not the penalty kill, because that was just a blatant icing.
It was, yeah, and unnecessary because he did have a player streaking up. So that will bleed most of the
He could have skated that too. He had space.
So most of the power play time over now, 5 seconds, so Christensen will be out just after the drop. And now here he comes, so the power play is over. Stampede control.
And the Jesters had the better scoring chances on that penalty kill,
sure did.
as is the case in any D-League power play situation.
It happens frequently, doesn't it?
Oh, my goodness.
Well, the Jesters get it out to center. 6:20 to go here in the second. 5-1 Stampede in control of this one. Here's Lightfoot. Sends it along behind the net. Nutt there. Centers it right out in front. Gosh, opportunity still loose.
Oh, my.
Lightfoot had a couple of great chances. Controlled back to the point. Now Brott waits. Sends it on. Blocked in front. Never really got to the goal and sent back out to center. Jesters have to clear. Sandy goes cross ice. Back out to center now. Here is Shabak over the line. Shabak, top of the circle, turns it over and just sent back out to center there by Brott. Desjardins moves it cross ice. Here's Moore, taken away, and coming the other way, here's Nutt. Nutt shot well wide of the goal. Big Karam off the glass, loose in front. Marriott saved by Kello. I think he thought that beat him. He was looking behind him on that one.
Oh, my. What a play. JT Nutt with a nice poke check at center ice. Marriott with the shot. And Kello, as you see on your screen at home, folks, takes a look behind him, even though it hits him right square in the chest. Kello's not a big guy anyway, so he probably wasn't sure. But what a play by the Stampede goalie. Wow.
5 to go here in the second. Still 5-1 on the strength of that save. Now off the faceoff, here's Lee in a race with Harang. Harang pokes it away.
Nice stick by Harang.
Lee back to get it, top of the circle, lets it go, whistles wide. Karam off the backboards to Stageman. Stageman battling there, still with the puck now, turns it over right in front. Here is Lee. Skates it back to the circle. Goes back to the point for Jake Brott. Shot comes right in, and covering it is Bricketto.
Not the hardest shot we've seen this game, but still had Bricketto scrambling there for a second to cover that up.
Whenever they start bouncing like that, you always have to be a little concerned.
That has to be scary.
So face off to Bricketto's right, 4:20 to go here in the second. Clean win by the Stampede. Whips, though, can't get there before it trickles out of the zone. So on a delayed offsides, the Stampede have to clear. Van Dort with some time, moves it up the boards. Just off Stageman's stick and taken by Whips. Whips goes cross ice in the air to Lee. Batted back out to center. Emerson. Cross ice to Stageman. Looks to go to Dar just past him. Big Karam off the glass. That's Jake Brott. Long stretch pass to Mathers. Over the center ice circle, Mathers cuts it in 1-on-2. Mathers still with it, opportunity backhanded, and Van Dort clears it out as Mathers made another great move to the net.
Mathers, probably one of the most electrifying players in the CIDL, in my opinion.
Oh, looking for an opportunity for Emerson. Shot, stick save there by Kello. Coming the other way, here's Mathers again, gets it over to Lee. Lee and Mathers together. Lee shot, whistles well wide. Hard Karam off the glass. Mathers back to Lee. Centers it. Mathers can't get there. Brott shot right in on Bricketto.
Nice save by Bricketto there. Great shot by Brott that time.
Loose in the corner. Lee and Van Dort battle. Van Dort goes down. Van Dort able to backhand it, but not out. Matt Whips collides with Alan Patton. Whips goes down. Here comes Patton the other way. Over skates the puck. And now we're going to have a whistle and a penalty, I'm guessing, on Alan Patton for that hit.
Yeah, that's going to be on Patton. Patton knew it. He went straight to the box.
Not much argument there.
No, he, body contact, the call again. He and Whips going for the puck, both looking to make the play. Whips gets there first. The momentum of Patton just takes him right into Whips. Whips none the worse for wear. He'll feel it tomorrow, though. Patton's a pretty solid guy.
He's well built. And he was moving.
Yes, he was.
So another power play here for the Stampede with just over 2 minutes to go in the second. Clean face-off win. Here's Taylor waiting with it. Shot. Hit the post, I believe, there. Karam's into the corner now. Moore battling there. Moore takes it for the moment. Now back to the point. Lets it go. Price loose in front. Hard off the boards, but not out. Kept there. Desjardins sends it around. Moore. Centers one out in front. Nobody home for the Stampede.
Get it out of there.
And looking to just send it down the ice is Marriott. And that'll kill some of the power play here. Joe Price back to get it. Stampede looked to set it up again here. They had a little pressure there for the moment. Shabak leaves it at center. Now comes back to get it over to Moore. Moore goes cross ice to Taylor. Taylor shot high over the net. Big Karam off the glass to Moore. Moore still just inside the blue line.
Oops.
Tries to go cross ice, intercepted. Marriott looking to go up. He's got Lightfoot. Lightfoot's in all by himself. Moore chasing. Lightfoot shooting. No, he
he never got the shot off.
He tried to do too many dekes there and never got a shot, and Kello just covers the puck.
Oh, Jake Kello will never make an easier save than that. The puck just trickles in on him as he goes down, and he was square to the puck anyway. But great speed by Lightfoot. Great play to get a breakaway for the Jesters. They just couldn't capitalize. The puck just rolls off the stick of Lightfoot on the penalty kill.
So now shorthanded, the Jesters pressure for the moment. Going down there was Shabak. He got tangled up with the other Brott.
The other one.
Josh Brott. And here comes Shabak over the line, 1-on-2 with speed. Shabak to the slot, shot saved by Bricketto. Karam's into the corner. 30 seconds to go in the period. Christensen reverses and gets it back out to center. And with 25 seconds left, here's a race for the puck. Lightfoot, Price gets there first, gets it on to Moore off the boards. Look out here, Justin Moore, 1-on-2. Cuts it over, Moore still with it, cuts it in. Backhand shot save made by Bricketto. 15 seconds to go.
Full strength.
Puck is loose. Dejanay shot from just inside the blue line, loose in front, gloved out of the air by Bricketto, and that will just about do it here for the second as the clock will run out here.
That wasn't the hardest shot by Dejanay, but it was an accurate shot and a good shot to take. He waited till traffic presented itself in front of Bricketto before firing the puck at the net. Bricketto with a really good save there to keep this 5-1. And I got to say, the score is 5-1 in favor of the Stampede, but this game is much closer than that score indicates.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And shots on goal after two periods, 17-15 in the favor of the Jesters. So that does illustrate they've had a number of quality scoring opportunities. I think, one of the big differences today, well, the two that I see, the top scorers for the Stampede are here, and their top goaltender is here.
Yeah.
And for the Jesters, their goaltender's out today, and their top goal scorer is out today.
And their top defenseman as well.
Yep. All those things.
Yeah, that is a recipe for, the outcome of what we have on the ice. And I was in the hallway coming in today and spoke briefly with Charlie Marriott and Justin Moore as we came in. And Justin Moore was saying that the Stampede were treating this as the championship game today. They were getting all fired up. They were 1 point behind in the standings going against the Jesters. And, then you hear that they're going to be missing some your opponent's missing some key people. It kind of takes its luster off, but the Stampede are showing that they don't really care.
Yeah.
They're still going out there to prove a point.
Well, you still want the win. And
absolutely you do. And they've taken the task and just really handed it to the Jesters.
Yeah.
Even though it's a really good game.
It has been. It's been a very entertaining game, and barring a miraculous comeback here in the last 18 minutes, it's likely going to end in the Stampede favor.
Yeah, Jake Kello I have rarely, if ever, seen him give up 4 goals in a period, especially if I'm not on the ice. Because Kello, I hope you're listening. Yeah, I'm not playing this year, so your goals against has gone down for sure. I've always scored on him. He is probably the best goalie in the league, but somehow or another I can score on him for some reason.
Right off the opening face-off, Stageman skates it in. Kello makes an easy save, rebound into the corner. Battle for it there. Nutt. Lee takes it for the Stampede. Hard collision there with Stageman. Stageman got the worst of it. He goes down. Stampede still looking to get it out. They finally get it out to center, but Van Dort able to take it there. Battles with Mathers. Look out here. Mathers gathers the puck. Backhand pass over to Wilcox. Couldn't get a shot off, and Van Dort skates it up the other way. Scott Van Dort with plenty of speed over the line. Cuts it back hard. Gets it to Stageman. Stageman shoot right in on him.
Oh!
Kello, and he made the save. Emerson was a great screen there, but somehow Kello saw that enough to stop it.
Emerson, once again, as we saw in the first period, Patrick, Emerson in front, gets the stick on the shot attempts. Kello up to the task to keep this a 4-goal game. Great tip by Emerson.
So 17 to go here now off the boards. Here comes Mathers. Oh, he just fumbled it, but he's still in. Mathers cuts it back. He scores.
Just like that, it's 6-1.
Ian Mathers, second goal of the game, and that's his 20th on the year, and 6-1. The Jesters are behind by 5.
Once Ian Mathers gets a step on you, you're not going to catch him. And even with a rolling puck, he was able to rein that in. Not much Bricketto could do on that.
Not really. So 16:30 to go here in the third. For the Jesters, just a matter of continuing to battle and keep this as close as possible. Right off the face-off, Lee sends it right out in front. They score. Wilcox right off a nice feed from behind the goal by Lee, and it's just like that. It's 7-1.
The defense of the Jesters got caught watching the puck. Nobody with their stick on the ice. Nobody picked up Wilcox, who was all alone in front. Fantastic play by Lee to go behind the net with speed and put a perfect centering pass onto the stick of Wilcox. He knew what to do with it. Again, Bricketto, not a prayer.
No, that one's not on the goaltender at all.
No.
So 15:40 to go here. Another goal for the Stampede. They're up 7-1.
They're going to go for 10.
They may get there. Right out the face-off, here comes Lee, right back in. Oh, they're going to whistle an offside.
They're going to go for 10 so much they're going to cheat to get there by going offside. Ian Mathers was only about 7 feet offside at the time the puck passed the blue line. Again, the speed of Mathers just really on display.
It really is. He's a little too fast for his own good on that one. So Lee on the face-off with Marriott. Marriott wins it back. Christensen, bad exit pass, hits Mathers' skate and kicks into the corner. Jake Brott able to get it back out to center. Jake Brott will send it in as Josh Brott was the one who cleared it.
There's another Brott that's just not playing this year. Joe, he's taking the season off.
Heaven help me if he was in this game too.
Could you imagine?
There's a shot right on Ankello, saw it out of the way. Rebound kicks loose. Wilcox. Here comes Mathers on a transition.
Good poke by Christensen.
Stands him up, now loose again inside the blue line. Mathers battling with Marriott. Marriott cuts it back. Hard off the boards, can't get it out. Lee shoots it from a weird angle. It goes up into the netting off of Bricketto's stick, and we'll have a whistle.
3530 Westtown Parkway is the address for the keg stand. Food specials all day, Monday through Friday. They have over 90 beers on tap, and it's a great place to hang out with your friends and catch all the big games on over 15's big screen TVs. With February winding down, it's going to be time for all those brackets and March Madness, so make sure you go to the keg stand over in West Des Moines, the official home of the CIDL and D-League Radio.
Now right off a face-off, Moore able to get a shot off. Bricketto makes a save, comes loose in the corner. Moore back to get it. It's back to the point. Dejanay sets it up, shot, stick saved by Bricketto. Stageman over to get it for the Jesters. Looks up and skates it up. Here comes Stageman, still with it. Knocked off the puck there by Taylor, and he'll come over the line. Taylor feeds it off the boards. Hard around into the corner. Shabak gets there first. Shabak looking to center one there. Couldn't quite get much on the pass, and coming the other way. Pat overskates it, turnover. Taylor sends it meekly in on Bricketto. He'll just stick it into the corner for Harang. Harang, Van Dort, turnover here. Shot from Moore, saved by Bricketto as Moore let that one go with some authority. And Stageman, long stretch pass just past Alan Patton. And the Stampede back to get it. Puck stays in the zone for the moment. Now back to center. Loose along the boards right in front of the penalty box. Moore battling with Stageman. Moore comes up with it. Moore over the line with Taylor and Shabak. Moore waiting. Top of the circle. Cuts it back to the slot. Shot. Save. Big rebound right in front. Moore again with it. Shot again and saved there by Bricketto. And that
save.
Time, he hangs on.
What a save by Bricketto. Holy cow. He made 2 real good saves on that entire sequence there, Patrick. None better than that second one there on Moore, who had plenty of time and space once again from the top of the slot. Bricketto, I think, saved that with his mask. It was a very high shot, but what a stop by the youngster.
I think his
I
athletic...
say youngster, I think he's 30.
Yeah, he's younger than us.
He's younger than us.
His athleticism really on display there. Now right off the faceoff, Moore, a hard shot again, a save by Bricketto. That time he hung on, no rebound. Justin Moore is going for his hat trick with some authority here.
There is no quit in Justin Moore. I mean, say what you will about him, the guy does not give up.
Now face-off won by the Jesters. Harang around the boards, not out. Taylor centers one off the stick of Shabak. Dar gets there first, gets it out of the zone to Lightfoot, leaves it for a teammate. That was
JT Nutt.
And his pass just behind Dar, and Shabak able to wrist it back out. Harang just past Dar. Long outlet pass from Dejanay, gets it over to Price. battling with Lightfoot. Price again with it. He'll just get it high in the air and enter the zone with it. Puck rolling behind the goal. Mathers pinches along the boards. Moore trying to get it over to Mathers. Loose right now on the top of the slot, Price. And Taylor. Sandy able to keep it in. Long dump back behind the net. Moore centers it right out in front for Mathers. Shot goes wide. Now near corner for Mathers. Skates it behind the net. Looking to center one, now cuts it back. Back to the point. Sandy he had just slipped and it went over his stick. And it will come all the way down. Kello out of his net, leaves it for Sandy. 10:40 to go in the period. 7-1, Stampede in the lead. Sandy battling it back out to center for Taylor. Austin Taylor off a stick, taken by Marriott. Now turns it over, Moore. Skating it in. Here's Moore with speed. Cut off nicely by Christensen. And I think we're going to get Moore on some sort of retaliatory penalty there. Might be both of them.
I know they're getting Christensen for sure.
Things got a little salty there. I mean, all it was a clean hockey play as Christensen came to cut Moore off, and Justin Moore took exception. He's in the box, and I think he's the only call.
It's that's what it's looking like.
So will be a power play for the Jesters when they get this all sorted out.
And while we have this stoppage, we'll tell you one more time that So Cherry is your one-stop shop for all your specialized garment needs, screen printing, embroidery, even custom quilting. There's no minimum order at So Cherry, so whether you need one shirt or 100, they have the styles and designs to fit your needs. And they also have styles and designs to fit any budget. They are the official outfitter of D-League Radio. And if you've seen all of the cool jerseys around the league with the Voodoo and most of the jerseys, the Knights, all done by So Cherry. The Tide Pods, probably one of the most popular jerseys in town.
Looks to me like Justin Moore just got himself a misconduct. He's leaving the ice slowly. So somebody will have to go serve a 2 for the initial penalty. But
yeah, Christensen's not going to the penalty box. So yeah, Moore's been shown the door, which is unfortunate and rather silly actually when the score's 7-1 and you had the poke, you know, the stick, the puck just poked off your stick.
Yeah, I mean the play that prompted his anger wasn't anything.
No, it was a hockey play.
It was a good hockey play. That's all.
And he's had a whale of a game today too. Right? That's just not bright.
Yeah, not sure what that was all about with him, but
in the meantime, about 3 minutes have gone off the clock and it continues to run. Oh, they have stopped.
They stopped it
now.
Yeah, as he was kind of taking his sweet time, and he's still kind of standing in the hallway, glancing back. 8:21 to go in the third. It will be Sandy in the box serving the 2. We'll see what the official score is ruling here on the penalty. It hasn't been posted yet. But the faceoff will be deep in the Stampede.
It's a 5. He got a 5-minute, so he got 5. So the Jesters will be on the power play for 5 minutes. When you get a 5-minute, you can score as many goals as you want on 5 minutes.
Right. So that 5 minutes will not end if the Jesters score.
Correct.
It will run out in its entirety. There's still 8:20 to go here in the period, so a long shot for the Jesters to get back into this game, but certainly it could at least close the gap. And not only that, Justin Moore's out of the game.
So well, his bid for his hat trick's over.
Yes. Unfortunate for him because he had been playing a great game.
Well, I'm going to call a spade here and just say that's just stupid.
Now, long stretch. They score right off the long icing.
Ian Mathers will get his hat trick for the day. Holy cow, what a play by Mathers.
That was just hustle there. And so it's 8-1. Now, it was just an icing that came off the boards, and nobody was back.
Well, and the Stampede is short-handed, so there's no icing.
Right.
So, yeah, just a clearing attempt, and Mathers with speed was out near the neutral zone. And, yeah, there was no stopping him.
And here he comes again, right off the faceoff. Mathers is in, just takes it into the corner. Content maybe for the moment to waste some time. Challenge there and taken away. Here comes Christensen off the boards. Gets it to Stageman off his stick, though, whips. He'll just dump it back down. Josh Brott plays it up to Emerson, knocked away. Coming the other way here is Mathers. Christensen gets there first. Emerson settles it down. Tries to play it on to Marriott. Now gets it to Stageman cross ice. Stageman top of the circle. 7 minutes to go. Feeds it on to Marriott. Off his stick. Back to Stageman in the corner. Stageman rips a shot. Kello makes the save with the stick. Big Karam off the far boards. Pinching there on the shot was Brott. Blocked into the corner. Mathers there. He'll just wrist it the length of the ice. Kill more of this power play. 3:30 to go in the penalty. It was a 5-minute major for slashing with a game misconduct with the penalties.
Well, deserved.
I believe so. Now here's Stageman on the exit pass over his stick. Whips, collects it. He'll just send it down in deep again. Stampede with no real incentive to do anything other than just keep the puck out of their zone here. Now Christensen skates it on to center. He's got speed. Christensen cuts it in. Here he comes again. Backhands it wide.
Nice play.
Another nice move there by Christensen. Now feeds it back to the point. Marriott. Marriott to Lightfoot. Shot, hit a skate in front. Ricochets into the far corner. Christensen pinches deep to get it. Sends it behind the goal. Lee is there to play it. Not out of the zone now as Whips comes to get it. 5:50 to go in the game. 2:30 to go in the major penalty to Moore. And a long clear there taken by Van Dort. Van Dort goes cross ice to Patton. Patton center ice circle. Turns, moves it up, has it knocked off a stick.
It's a great forecheck by the Stampede. This is a great penalty kill by the team in white. You saw Patton with some speed in the neutral zone, just had a step to gain some momentum. 3 white jerseys just collapsed on him and got the puck away from him. Just a real good penalty kill by the Stampede.
Now Lighthouse moving it on to Patton. From just inside the line, lets it go, hits somebody in front, and cleared by Shabak the length of the ice. 5:15 to go here in the game. Bricketto out of his net, leaves it for Van Dort. 1:50 to go in the 5-minute major. Harang tries to go cross ice, couldn't get much on the pass, and Shabak intercepts. He'll just send it on deep. Van Dort has to go back and get it. 1:40 to go on the power play. Long pass to Lightfoot. Lightfoot looks up, stretches one out. Here's Patton, just over a stick though. And Jake Brott will send it the length of the ice. And Van Dort again back to get it. 4:40 to go in the game. Van Dort over to Lightfoot. Plays it on, but nobody there. And Lee will just send it all the way down. Now Taylor from just inside the blue line lets it go. Pad save, big Karam to Van Dort. Over to Patton. Whoops. Taken away by Shabak, who was pinching in there. And Lightfoot gathers it for the Jesters. He'll try to get it up to his teammate Dar. He wasn't looking, he didn't see it. Patton just sends it down. Under a minute to go in the power play. 4:15 in the game. 8-1, Stampede in charge here. Now right, here's Shabak just in front of the bench. He'll send it right in. Bricketto, he scores! Not a very difficult shot, but it gets past Bricketto.
It handcuffed him, Shabak, from beyond the blue line. A mountain of a man takes a mountain of a shot, and it just seemed to handcuff Bricketto. Goes in the back of the net for the second shorthanded goal of this power play of the Jesters. It's now 9-1. I told you they were going to go for 10.
They got 3.5 minutes to go here. So Wilcox took the face-off there. Stageman, 10 seconds on the power play. Stageman shot just wide of Kello. Emerson off the Karam. Plays it right out in front. Intercepted by Mathers. Off the boards. Played back deep by the Jesters. Dejanay there to get it. He'll go hard off the boards and out to center. Christensen. Sandy out of the box. He was serving the major. Now Christensen knocked off his stick by Wilcox. Stageman plays it on. Nobody in the zone yet. And Emerson. Mathers gets there first. Sends it along the boards to Price. Price. Long stretch pass just out of the reach of Sandy. Josh Brott. Plays it on, and they're offsides. The Stageman was still in.
Yeah. So the power play, the 5-minute major, the 5-minute power play of the Jesters fails to really put any big pressure on the Stampede. The Stampede with a fantastic penalty kill that also resulted in 2 shorthanded goals. You can't ask for more than your penalty killers from that, or than that.
Not at all.
A very good penalty kill on Yeah, just a very good shorthanded effort by the Stampede.
Yep, not the way you draw up a power play when you're already down 7-1, but that's just how the things go sometimes. Sandy into the zone. Jeremy Sandy cuts it back. Stageman comes back to knock it away. Christensen takes it now. Christensen cuts it back. He's had some nice rushes today.
Far side.
Christensen gets it, tries to go cross ice to Emerson. The puck was in midair. And now behind the net, here's Desjardins. Minute 50 to go in this one. 9-1. Stampede have led from start to finish here. And here comes Harang. Just out of the reach of Emerson. Price behind the goal now. And kept in there by Harang. Battles it off the boards. Desjardins. Marriott. Now Emerson behind the goal. Centers one out in front. Nobody there. Kept here by Harang at the blue line. Now comes free to Emerson. Backhand attempt blocked by Desjardins.
Emerson was looking for Marriott down in the slot with that backhanded shot.
Here's Taylor over the line. Just over a minute to go. Taylor shot right on Burketto. He hangs on to that one. And we'll get a face-off just to his left with just under a minute to go in this one.
As if it matters.
You're not supposed to say that on the
air. It's my show. I can do what I want. Just a long day on the ice for the Jesters. They put up, again, this was a better game than the score indicates. A lot of action, a lot of chances, some great action just back and forth. Again, the Jesters missing their top scorer, the Jesters missing their top defenseman, and their starting goalie. Zach Burketto has filled in nicely for the Jesters today. But when you're coming up a team with the caliber of talent that the Stampede have, that's a long day. I don't care who you are as a netminder.
Absolutely. And you could see, I mean, he's played a lot of games in novice. He probably hasn't played a lot of games in intermediate, and you could see some of that inexperience showing with some of the shots he faced today. So 10 seconds to go. Battles for it here, Van Dort and one of the, that was Lee, come together. And 1 second, that will just about do it. And at the end of this one, the Stampede, on the strength of a hat trick from Ian Mathers and 2 goals each from Justin Moore and Eric Shabak, take this one 9-1. With the win, they take over first place in the intermediate division. They improve to 11-4-3 on the year. The Jesters fall to 10-4-4 and fall to second place in the intermediate division. This is the first win on the season in the head-to-head play for the Stampede in this series.
I'll tell you what, this was entertaining.
It was.
That's for sure. Lots of great action, both back and forth by both teams. Some fantastic goaltending by Jake Kello kept this what was the time a 3-goal game when it was 4-1. A real nice goal by Alan Patton got the Jesters on the board, but then it was just the Ian Mathers show more times than not. Patrick, just back and forth he went. His speed on full display, especially on that shorthanded goal for his hat trick towards the end of the game. But yeah, what a contest, what a game. The Stampede move into first place. The Jesters will want to make a statement when they face them again probably next month.
Yep, they'll get another crack at them, I would imagine. And you know, I mean, they won the first 2 games of this series. They tied the last one. This one, I mean, you know, yes, it counts in the standings. Yes, it's not an exhibition game, but obviously missing some of your top flight guys that make a big difference. You know, they'll look at that and probably just say, let's just move on from last one. It's not as consequential as you might think.
And then we had the Justin Moore incident. He took a 5-minute major for slashing and a misconduct, and we've probably seen the last of him for probably quite some time.
I would think
he'll be sitting out for some time.
Yep, I think given the precedent that we've seen from other actions, the league has taken to kind of short-circuit some of those actions. You know, he should be. You know, if precedent's going to matter, you know,
it was a dumb play. I mean, it was the guy hit your stick, and oh well.
Yeah. I mean, we saw it, and you know, thankfully there's video, so they can go back and review that. Yep. And you know, this was the first game of 4 that D-League Radio will be broadcasting today. Stick around. Coming up at 1 o'clock, we got the Iowans and the Vicious Squirrels in intermediate play action, and then 2 novice games to wrap up the day at 2:15. The Voodoo and the Wild Goose, and at
featuring
3:30,
Patrick McFarland for the Voodoo.
Maybe not featuring, but certainly in a supporting role. We got our new player Tilly on the ice today, so we'll see how he does. So stick around to watch that one. He's got some speed. He's a speed skater, so we'll see if he can stop.
Real quick, I just want to say that Red Dragon Herbs is another major sponsor of D-League Radio, and you can make your order for loose leaf tea from around the world at its finest. And folks, if you live in central Iowa, you definitely need some hot tea. Make your orders today at reddragonherbs.net. Patrick, great working with you again, buddy.
Good to see you again, John. And stick around, folks. We got a lot of hockey still left to be played today, and we'll catch you next time on D-League Radio.